Hello friends, how are you all? All are fine, hope I see. So let us start with the next topic, the determination of demand. That means how the demand is determined or which are the factors responsible for the demand. Okay, this is there are some, I think 10 to 11 points are there. So I will explain you today all these points because it is determined by some factors. Which are the factors affecting the determination of demand? Or the question asked is that how the demand is determined, or what, explain the factors of determinants of demand. The question is asked like that. You have to write at least 7 to 8 points for this. The very first point is price. Price determines the demand for a commodity to a large extent. See, as right now we have already studied the types of demand and features of demand. In that case, price is the key factor that affects the demand because yeah, in the previous lecture already we have seen that when the price of a commodity increases, demand for that commodity decreases and vice versa. That means जितना price कम होगा उतना demand ज़्यादा रहेगा. So this is the very first and important factor which affect the demand, or we can say it is the determinant of demand. Consumers prefer to purchase a product in large quantities when price of a product is less, and they purchase a product in small quantity when price of the product is high. Okay, this is the very first point, that is price. It is one of the important point. See, if the reason is asked, price is the only determinant of demand, in that case you can write I do not agree with this statement because there are so many other factors which determine the demand, and after that you have to write all these points. This question can be asked in the 8 mark question or answer in detail. Agree or disagree, you can so there are so many questions, so many types of question that can be asked on this topic. In the lecture only I'm explaining you the questions also, that if agree disagree statement is there, you have to first write in your answer whether the statement you are agree or not disagree, and after that the reasons for that. Okay, the first point already price. Then the second is income. Income of a consumer decides the purchasing power, which in turn influence the demand for the product. See, this income effect, already we have seen this, that if the income of a consumer increases, then purchasing power is also increased, and therefore it influences the demand. At this point, whether there is a price constant, then also the demand for that product will go on increasing if the purchasing power of a consumer will increase. Rise in income will lead to a rise in demand for the commodity, and fall in income will lead to fall in demand for the commodity. That means if the income is increasing, अगर income बढ़ता है तो purchasing power भी बढ़ेगा, so that consumer can buy the products. But if the income decreases, purchasing power will also decrease. That will decrease the demand for the commodity. Then third one is prices of substitute goods. See, this substitute goods, ये बहुत बार आता है. It's very easy. If a substitute good is available at a lower price, then people will demand cheaper substitute goods than costly goods. Example already it is given here. If the price of sugar rises, then the demand for jaggery will rise, because as compared to sugar, the price for the jaggery is little bit less. Therefore, demand for the jaggery will increase if the price of the sugar increases. Then the price of the complementary goods. Change in the price of one commodity would also affect the demand for other commodity. Complementary goods, complementary demand, just remember that complementary demand, that when two or more goods are demanded jointly, then it is a complementary demand. So if the price of one commodity increases or decreases, it will directly affect the other commodity. Example is given here, car and fuel. If the price of fuel rises, then demand for cars will fall. That means if the price of the petrol becomes so high that one cannot afford to have that much of petrol in the vehicle, in that case the demand for cars will reduce. Okay. The next one is nature of the product. If a commodity is necessity, and its use is unavoidable, then its demand will continue to be the same irrespective of corresponding price. For example, medicine to control blood pressure. See, this is also one of the important factor which affects the demand. That means if the commodity is in a necessity, that means if one person is suffering from a blood pressure and if he wants the medicine for that, in that case, whether its price is high or low, the consumer will not think about that. He always purchase that commodity as medicine. He always purchase that medicine up to the higher price also, and therefore this nature of product also affect the demand. Then the next one is size of the population. This is also the very much important factor. Larger the size of the population, greater will be the demand for a commodity. दैट मीन्स जितना ज़्यादा पॉपुलेशन होगा उतना ज़्यादा प्रोडक्ट्स की डिमांड जो है वो ज़्यादा रहेगी एंड इफ एंड अगेन वाइस वर्सा इफ द स्मॉलर द साइज ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन स्मॉलर विल बी द डिमांड. Then the seventh one, expectation about future prices. If the consumer expects the price to fall in the future, he will buy less in the present at the prevailing price. See what consumer thinks that in the near future that means तुरंत अभी थोड़े दिनों बाद, it just like that only कि if consumer expects the price to fall. Consumer thought that the price of that commodity which he wants to buy right now, it may reduce in the near future. In that case, he will not buy that much commodity at this price. He will wait the price to be fall and then he will purchase those commodities. That means similarly, if he expects the price to rise in future, he will buy more in the present in the prevailing price. Again the same thing is there that if the consumer expect that price will rise in future, in that case even if the price is higher right now, he will purchase the commodity. For this I just want to give you one example, that is for the gold. See, normally we expect that there must be a rise in the price of the gold in near future. In that case, whatever the price is right now, consumer will go to purchase that gold at the prevailing price. Okay, I think all of you getting clear about this. Then the next one is advertisement. Advertisement play a very important role in creation of demand and even in increase or decrease in demand also. Advertisement, sales promotion scheme and effective salesmanship tend to change the preference of the consumer and lead to demand for many products. For example, cosmetic, toothbrush, etc. Even daily we can see the advertisement on the television or on the radio, we can hear that, and so that will impact on the consumer about the advertisement, especially small children. If they see a good advertisement on the television set, they will just take that I want that commodities right now, and this will create a good effect on the demand. That demand will increase for those commodities. After that, next point is taste, habits, and fashion. Taste and habits of a consumer influence the demand for a commodity. If a consumer likes to eat chocolates or consume tea, he will demand more of them. See, this is also an important one, that if the consumer is habitual of getting something, in that case, where it is not affected by the price and anything else, consumer he has to purchase those commodities because he is habitual for this. Okay, and the fashion, that the youngsters, they are already have the impact of the fashion on the youngsters. Youngsters always go with the fashion, so whatever is in the fashion they demand it more and more. If any commodity is out of fashion, it will not be demanded. So, if a commodity goes out of fashion, then suddenly the demand for that product tends to fall. Then next one is level of taxation. High rate of taxes on goods or services would increase the price of the goods. This in turn would result in decrease in demand for goods and services and vice versa. Just like right now for each and every goods we have to pay GST. In that case, if the rate of GST is high, no one will go for purchasing the goods. Instead, they will go to some other goods. Similarly, if the rate of GST will reduce, the price of the commodity also gets reduced. So these are the 10 main factors which affect the demand, but still other factors are also there, just like climatic condition, changes in technology, government policy, customs and traditions, etc. All this these are the four more factors they have given here. So just explain you in one or two sentence all these factors, because it is not necessary to write all these factors. Only you have to write 5 or 6 factors which affect the demand or determinants of demand. The other factors, climatic condition. The very first is climatic condition. Just now we have seen that if the cyclone and all these things happens, in that case farmers, they have very much impact on their crops, which will affect the demand. In that case, if the crops get spoiled, the demand for them also get reduced. Even if the price becomes low, no one will go for purchasing those spoiled goods. Okay. Then next one is changes in technology. Day by day technology is going on. Just now we know that 5G is going to come in the next world. In that case, right now all the 4G phones and all this technology has been changed. Due to change in this technology, demand for 4G mobile phone will get reduced definitely, and demand for 5G phone will get increased. So this will affect the demand. Then government policies play a very important or key role in the creation of demand, or it affects the demand, because if the prices of the commodity, it changes due to government policy. Just like I already we have seen in the 10th point, that is level of taxation. If the rate of taxes change, the price of the commodity will change, it will directly affect the demand. And next one is customs and tradition. See, in our India, there are so many customs and traditions to be they are followed by people, so many people. If it is, and they are having so much impact on the goods and commodities, that according to our customs we have to buy those commodities. It is just like that, and therefore people will go for purchasing those commodities. Okay, I think all of you are getting clear about this. If you just go through it, if you have any doubt, you can put a doubt in your comment section. Please like and share my channel so that you will get a notification. Don't forget to subscribe it also. Okay. The next law of demand I will explain you in the next lecture. Today I am ending this lecture. Bye. Take care.